Hello. Okay. Okay. Welcome to everyone. We have umpires and match officials with us, and two captains, Desert Lion CC and QNB, Gaurav Gupta from Desert Lions and Amarjit Kumar from QNB. Toss is on. Group B match. QNB has won the toss. Like to bat first. Yeah. What is the reason behind?
So we have seen last two matches like whoever batted first, they put in a good score on the board. So definitely we also try the same. So hopefully we'll try to win the match.
What will be the strategy to attack in the early power plays, or how it will be?
Yeah, T10 is just like it's a funny game. Like it's a 3 overs, you need to score as much possible. Like you need to go for 40, 50 runs within the power play. So hopefully from there the next batsman can pick up.
What total you are looking at?
We are looking somewhere around 130 to 140 in between.
Thank you for your time. And I have the captain from Desert Lion. You lost the toss. They have decided to bat. What will be your strategy for this?
So it doesn't matter for us. Actually, the wicket is very true. So either we bat or ball is fine. So we will try to restrict them to as low as possible, around 70, 80, and they will chase.
Any changes in the team?
Yes, we have a couple of changes in our squad today. So Venki is not playing, and Addu comes in, Mohammad Adnan, and then Avtar Sidhu comes in. He was so.
All the best. All the best to you.
Thank you, sir.
We like to thank our sponsors and their services. Rayan Water is a hydration partner during the all QCA tournament. Naseem Medical Center is a medical partner, provided nurses and first aid support during the tournament. Abir is the transportation services application with the cheapest trips in Doha. Power Zone Gym is our official fitness partner. National team and other plays. Thank you.
Thank you, Usman sir, for considering the toss proceedings. And news from the middle, QNB who have won the toss will be bowling first. So Desert Lions will be having a go first up, batting first in the third match of this particular day. Welcome back again. QCA T10 Ramadan Cup 2025. Ongoing match number 24 now. QNB who have won the toss and electing to bat first up against Desert Lions. QNB who have lost 2 out of 2 in this tournament will look to make a mark in this T10 Ramadan Cup. They will look to get on board with the points table. On the other end, we have Desert Lions who have won 1 and lost 1 in the 2 matches they have played. So on this occasion, we should be gratitude to Qatar Cricket Association for organizing this prestigious tournament, and SAZ Group presented by Mr. Kasturi for broadcasting the live action. Officials, teams and fans who have turned up here for their immense support and passion. And also we need to thank our sponsors, Ryan Water, our hydration partner during all QCA tournaments. Nasim Medical Center, providing nurses and first aid support during tournaments. Abir is our transportation partner with the cheapest trips in Doha. And our official fitness partner, Power Zone Gym. So on to match number 24. QNB up against Desert Lions. So Desert Lions will be having a go first. So all in readiness. Ball number 1 for match number 3. Muhammad Adnan to open the attack for Desert Lions. Shayaz and Ahmad Mir, the openers for QNB. First ball up, the left arm spin completely deceiving the batsman. Desert Lions are starting with the left arm orthodox spin of Adnan. Chance of a catch in the 30-yard circle, but it awaits the fielder ball running away to the fence. So boundary to open the account for QNB. Power play in progress. Third ball Adnan to Shayaz, beautifully hit towards a long off fence, and it clears the fence easily. So back-to-back boundaries for Shayaz. Already 10 on the board. QNB, after losing back-to-back, have started in a wonderful fashion here. Both openers in the middle providing a good start already. Adnan put under pressure. First up in the power play for the fourth time to Shayaz. Beautifully bowled now, deceiving the batsman completely, but keeper fails to gather the ball. They complete a single. They were looking for a second one, but they decide with a single. So one more add in the form of 11 on the board now. Two more balls to come up in the first over of the power play. Ahmad Mir to face the first ball of his innings up against Adnan. Adnan for the fifth time, a batsman looking for a late dab. Hit towards a point fielder, an overthrow. Chance for another the strikers, and a needless throw from the fielder in the point. Concedes another one. 13 on the board now. Ten-over format tournament. It will be an exciting 60 balls. Adnan for the final time in the power play. Ahmad Mir, batsman, tries a similar shot, a late dab towards a point fielder. So over number 1 ends up with a single. So 14 for no loss. They have started in a superb fashion, QNB here. QNB are up off to a flyer here. 14 already scored in the power play. First over of the power play. Two more. Desert Lions opting for pace in the second over. Ankit Chauhan brought into the attack. We saw an entertaining last match with the Sharik scoring a blistering 100 first of this tournament. Can we see something similar to that? Chauhan for the second time with an aborted run up to load again to bowl the first ball of his spell. Good ball, pacey length ball outside the off stump. Batsman trying to steer it towards the third man, completely misses it. Chauhan for the second time tries for an outswing, ends up as a low full toss, and it's a run out chance missed at non-striker's end. Will this prove out to be costly for Desert Lions? Ahmed Mir let off in the second over of the innings. Shayaz now back on strike, who has already hit a boundary and a six in the first over of the power play, to face Ankit Chauhan. A low full toss and outside edge. Ball runs away towards third man fence. So a lucky boundary here for a QNB. They are on to a superb start here. Already 19 on the board for no loss. Ankit for the fourth time, a chance of a catch, but it's well short of the fielder. So strike rotated, one more add to the total. Partnership of 20 runs already. Two opponents batting well at the moment. Ankit Chauhan trying for some outswing, but the ball ends up as a low full toss again. Apart from that outside edge boundary, he has bowled well up until now. Final ball of the second over and umpire calls it a wide. (22) now on the board. Ankit Chauhan for the final time in the second over of the power play. To Shia's big appeal for leg before wicket, but umpire denies. So end of over number 2. 23 for no loss. Adnan brought into the attack. Up against Shayaz. Good shot towards the mid-wicket fence. (24 for no losses). Score of something around 130 to 140 will be a defendable one. QNB after back-to-back 2 losses have started well here. 24 for no loss. Adnan for the second time. Batsman shuffling out and it's taken in mid-on. So first wicket down for QNB here, who has had a superb start. have lost Ahmad Mir here, who was looking to up the ante. Perishes in the final over of the power play, caught in mid-on. So end of Ahmad Mir's innings for 5 runs, 24 for no loss, 1 wicket. Imran, the new man in for QNB, Adnan, who has bowled superbly in the 3rd over of the power play. Follow-ups his wicket with the dot ball here. The pressure on QNB batsman now. Good ball, Imran opens his account with a sensible flick towards square leg fielder in the 30-yard circle. 25 on the board after a superb start. 14 score in the first over of the power play. QNB has been pegged back with the wicket here by Desert Lions. Adnan has been pretty disciplined with this line and length without giving a batsman much room to go big in the power play. It's pretty tough to bowl in the power play, but Adnan has stood up for this captain in this particular over. But now she has it a superb cover hit towards a deep fence. So 4 more added to the total. 29 for the loss of 1 wicket after end of 3 overs. Desert Lions captain looks up to pace now. Avtar brought to the attack by Desert Lions captain. 29 for the loss of 1. With this current run rate, QNB will be scoring somewhere around 97. I think it won't be enough in this modern age of cricket. Avtar coming right arm around the wicket to Imran. Imran tries to go big, and what a fielding effort from Avtar of his own bowling. Shiaz, who has been playing a superb cameo, has been unfortunate to get run out at the non-striker's end. So big wicket down for QNB here. What a breakthrough for Desert Lions. You can see it's a brilliant effort from the bowler himself of his own bowling. So end of Shiaz for 21. It was a brilliance of the bowler of his own bowling. Fielded the ball well and to get Shiaz run out in that fashion. So Avtar to load up again for the second time in the fourth over. Anish, the new man in for QNB. Ball high up in the air. It's short of fielder coming in from long offense. Anish in no mood to hang around. Tries for an almighty slog in the first ball he faces in this innings. Inside edges. Still strike rotated. 31 on the board now. Avtar for the fourth time, a ball high up in the air, chance of a catch in the deep, and it's taken. So second wicket in this over for Desert Lions. QNB are struggling big time here. 31 for the loss of 3 wickets. Imran was looking to clear the long on fence. Perishes in the deep. After a blistering start, QNB are struggling big time here. 31 for 3 now. Ayaz, the new man in for QNB here. After a flying start, QNB top order batsman crumbling under pressure here in quest of getting quick runs. Now it's solely depend upon their mid-loader to perform this crucial encounter. First up, short of length delivery. Ayaz trying to go big, chance of a run out, but a weak throw from the deep. Ayaz opens his account with the brace here. 33 for 3. Avtar with the final ball of his first over. Ayaz with this unorthodox slog hit straight to the fielder in the long on fence. So end of a successful over for Avtar. Superb spell of bowling. He took a wicket and induced a run out in it. A big wicket of Shayaz to go. So end of over number 4, 34 for loss of 3 wickets. After a crucial first wicket partnership of 24 runs, QNB batsman failing to make an impact after that. Adnan brought back into the attack for the 5th over after bowling an expensive first over, conceding 14 runs. First ball and it's dumped straight down the ground over the bowler's head. Adnan continuing his miserable day with the first ball 6 in the second over. .40 on the board. Now QNB batsmen are upping the ante here in the 5th over. Adnan for the second time bowls a faster one, a chance of a catch, but it awaits the fielder. Ball running away to the deep fence, and it's a boundary followed by a 6 here. Now QNB innings is getting some momentum in the form of Ayaz here. After a 6, he has followed up with the boundary here. Adnan under pressure for the 3rd time. Ayaz, I think, just knows one way to bat. He has been going for everything here. Adnan for the 4th time in the 5th over, and is high up in the air, chance of a catch in the deep fielder. Misses it completely, and umpire signals a boundary. And umpire corrects it with the 6 here. So good over for QNB here. Already 16 scored. 50 up for QNB with that mammoth hit towards square leg fence by Ayaz. Ayaz again tries to go big. A chance of a catch in the long on fence, and fielder in the deep with the 2 juggles. He completes a catch. So big wicket run for QNB here. QNB, after finding some momentum in the innings, again has been pegged down with the wicket of Ayaz here. 4th one down for a score of 50 on the board. Naveed Ahmad, the new man in for QNB. Can he make an impact in this innings for QNB here? Adnan, after being expensive, picks up a big wicket of Ayaz. Final ball of his spell, it towards deep fielder, well fielded in the deep. So one more add to the total. So end of over number 5, 51 for the loss of 4 wickets. QCA T10 Ramadan Cup 2025 ongoing. On this occasion, we need to be gratitude to Qatar Cricket Association for organizing this prestigious tournament, and also SAZ Group presented by Mr. Kasturi for broadcasting the live action. And also on this occasion, we need to thank our sponsors Rayan Water, Nasim Medical, Abir, and our fitness partner being Power Zone Gym. Moving on to the match, Avatar Sidhu has been brought again into the attack by Desert Lions. Starts up with a decent line, it towards a square leg fielder. Strike rotated score moves up to 52 on the board now. QNB need a big finish here. The score of something around 115 to 120 still will be a defendable one under the lights here. And this wonderful Asian Town Cricket Stadium. Sidhu bowls well, but again it towards same fielder in the deep. Just singles to start. The 6th over for QNB here. Avatar Sidhu for the 3rd time trying to bowl a block hole length, ends up as a low full tosser to the batsman. Naveed it towards the deep fielder again, just a single, so a single won't hurt a Desert Lions here. 6th over in progress, just 54 on the board. Sidhu for the 4th time bowls wide outside the off stump. Batsman Anis making a full use of it. It towards covers fence. What a stunning hit. Beautiful shot in the cricket book. Up and over covers. $60 for the loss of 4. Avatar Sidhu put under pressure slightly by the batsman in this over, who has been bowling brilliantly throughout the spell. Bowls a well disguised slower one. Batsman picks it but straight to the fielder in a long offense. Can Sidhu finish off his spell with the wicket here, or will Naveed look to go big? Well, this guy just slower one. Appeal for a leg before wicket. Umpire says not out. So it's a leg by a single to end over number 6. 62 for the loss of 4 wickets. Khawaja given the responsibility to bowl the 7th over by Desert Lions captain. Right arm leg spinner. First up to Naveed high up in the air, but ball falls in the no man's land. 63 on the board. Kawaja for the second time. Anish starts out of the crease and hits straight down the ground over the bowler's head. It has been a blistering cameo from Anish with the two maximums already to his name. Can he provide finishing touches for QNB here? Kawaja comes back well, slightly brings back this length, and misfield allows the batsman to complete the second run. Again, poor bit of fielding by Desert Lions. Poor backup, which allows third runs to be taken, which should have been a single, ends up as 3 runs. Kawaja for the fourth time. Anish. In fact, Naveed on strike. He needs to be sensible here. Anish has been looking in some tremendous touch. He needs to just rotate strike and give Anish back the strike. Naveed tries to go big, but miss hit towards mid-wicket fielder, deep in wicket fielder. .73 on the board, already 11 scored in the over. Can Anish finish up with the maximum here up against Kawaja? And it's a stunning hit straight down the ground again. What a superb batting display from Anish here. He is looking in some blistering form here this night for QNB. So end of over number 7, 79 for the loss of 4 wickets. QNB were struggling big time, but Anish has provided a much needed impetus to the innings here. Adnan bowling his third over of the innings. Naveed sensibly gives the strike back to Anish. Anish, who looked for an almighty slog, misses the ball completely. Adnan for the third time, hit straight down the ground, a chance of a catch in the deep, and it has cleared the fence again. Third 6 straight down the ground for Anish. In the matter of 9 balls, Anish has hit 3 gigantic hits for QNB here. Adnan for the fourth time. Now it's straight to the fielder. Well taken in the deep. Ball was travelling, but well judged catch in the deep from long on fielder. So end of Blistering cameo from Anish. New man in Dilshad Naushad. Good breakthrough for Desert Lions in the form of Anish. Dilshad comes up first ball and it's a good hit towards cover fence. Well fielded in the deep. And the process, 2 more runs completed by the batsman. The score moves up to 88 on the board. .88 on the board. We are on to the death overs now. A final ball of the 8th over coming up. Adnan to Dilshad. Dilshad tries to go, big chance of a catch in the deep, but it clears the fence. Waiting for umpire's signal. For signal from the umpire. So end of over number 8 with the boundary. 92 on the board now for the loss of 5 wickets. Khawaja to continue for beg pardon. In fact, Khawaja to bowl the penultimate over, ball high up in the air, and it's a misjudgment by the fielder in the 30-yard circle. Desert Lions have been up and down in the field. They have took some stunning catches, but they have dropped some dollies in the middle. Naveed back on strike to face Khawaja for the second time in the 9th over. Straight down the ground. Straight down the ground has been a favourite spot for QNB batsmen. I think they have hit 4 huge sixes down the ground. 99 now the score on the board after the completion of 8.2 overs. Similar length ball, and it's been raining sixes in the penultimate over for QNB. 100 up for them, 105 now on the board. Dilshad providing finishing touches for QNB here. Khawaja put under extreme pressure here. 2 back-to-back hits, and now again a ball high up in the air, and it's cleared the fence again. So hat-trick of sixes for Dilshad in the penultimate over. Stunning display of batting from Dilshad for QNB, who have lost 2 back-to-back matches in the tournament. Must-win game for them, and Dilshad is providing fireworks in the last end of the first innings. Nelson now the score on the board, 1-1-1 for the loss of 5. Khawaja for the 5th time in the penultimate over bowls a faster one. Keeper misses it completely, waiting for umpire signal. Umpire signals a boundary. So it's raining 4s and 6s in the penultimate over for QNB. 1-1-5 for the loss of 5 wickets. Current partnership is 29 runs of the 7 balls between Naveed Ahmed and Dilshad Naushad. So can Dilshad finish off with the boundary here in the final ball of the penultimate over? And Khawaja comes back well, deceiving the batsman completely. So dot ball to end over number 9. 1-1-5 for the loss of 5 wickets. Ankit Chauhan to bowl the final over of the first innings up against Naveed. Coming right arm over the wicket. Naveed tries to go big, but it's good news for QNB. The wicket-taking Dilshad is back on strike. Good ball. Bowler targeting that off stump wide line Yorker, but umpire calls it a wide. One more add to the total in the form of an extra 1-1-7. Now the score. QNB have already posted the challenging total. Still 5 more balls to come. Good hit, a stunning display of batting from Dilshad, but it's caught in the deep. What a sensational catch from the fielder in the deep. I think it's Adnan, the fielder. It was almost destined for a 6, but Adnan catches well, but waiting for umpire's signal. Umpires are checking upstairs for a catch in the deep. Muhammad Salim to replace Dilshad in the middle. Ankita bowls well. Yorker length ball. Ahmad, the new man in, could do much about it. Strike rotated again. Ankit Chauhan in the middle of a wonderful spell of bowling. 1.3 overs, 11 with the wicket to go with it. Hasn't conceded a single boundary in the final over here. Good shot straight down the ground. The ball racing away to the fence, and it's a boundary, a welcome boundary for QNB in the final over. Finally, batsman finding the fence in the 4th ball of the final over. $122 for the loss of 6 wickets. Two more balls to come in the final over of the first innings. Ankita feels well of his own bowling. So crucial dot ball. In the final over of the innings, dot balls are a gold dust for a bowling team. So final ball of the first innings coming up. Ankita to Naveed. straight down the ground. QNB finish off in a grand fashion here. Stunning hit from Naveed straight over the bowler's head. So 128 for 6 is the scorecard for QNB. It's 129 to get for Desert Lions to win this match at a required run rate of 12.9 per over. So we'll be back shortly for the second innings. So we are back live. QNB have set a stiff target of 129 to chase for a Desert Lions here. Desert Lions need a flying start to chase this down easily. Naveed for the second time. In the power play outside the off stump ball, a chance of a catch in the deep. Good effort from the fielder in the deep. Good diving effort. Ball falls agonizingly short of the fielder in the long offense. Batsman crossover for a double 3 on the wood. Adnan and Khawaja, the openers for Desert Lions. Now it's for the third time searching for an outswing ball, ends up as a low full toss. Batsman crossover for a single, 4 on the board now. Naveed, beautiful bowled outswing ball outside the off stump. Khawaja looks to go for an almighty slog, misses it completely. So good start to the power play for QNB here after back-to-back 2 losses. They are looking in good spirits here to win this particular match and get their campaign up and running in this Ramadan T10 Cup. Naveed for the 5th time, a wonderful ball. Yorker lens delivery, batsman could do not much about it. Just 5 on the board. Last ball of the power play. First over of the power play, in fact, coming up. Desert Lion batsman need to get a move on here. Chasing a stiff target of 129. Their opponents need to set a platform here for a batsman to come in. Naveed for the 5th final ball of the over. Again, it falls agonizingly short of long off fielder coming in from the fence. So 2 more runs added to the total. 7 on the board after the completion of 1 over. Pandian to bowl the second over for QNB. Khawaja, the man on strike. Well bowled outside the off stump. Khawaja looking to cut it towards deep point fence, missing the line completely. QNB have started in a grand fashion here, just 7 on the board after their batsman scoring a challenging total on the board of 128. Pandian again with a similar length. Again, Khawaja missing the line completely. So 2 dot balls to start. So second over of the power play for Desert Lions. Good shot, straight down the ground, ball running away to the fence. Well fielded in the deep. Just restricting the batsman for a single. QNB looking all charged up in the middle. After 2 back-to-back losses, their fielders look all charged up here. With that single, Adnan back on strike. High up in the air, chance of a catch, fielder under it, and it's dropped. Under the lights, high catches are pretty tough, but according to the standards and the modern day cricket has evolved, those chances have to be taken. Adnan with an early respite in the innings. Can he make QNB pay here? An outside edge. No fielder in the sweeps for QNB, and the ball runs away to the fence. First boundary for Desert Lions in this innings. A lucky boundary, an outside edge. Runs away to the third man fence. Pandian has created 2 chances already in this over. Can he finish off with the wicket here? Well bowled, but even better shot towards deep point fence to end the over for Khawaja. So end of over number 2, 17th for no loss. Now with that to continue for QNB, third over of the power play. Well bowled. He has been targeting that outside the off stump Yorker length ball. Or hit straight to the fielder in the long off region. Single to start over number 3 for Desert Lions. Just 18 on the board. DL batsman will look to maximize this power play. Final 5 balls of the power play coming up. With just 3 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Now with the bowling according to his field. Again it hit straight towards the deep fielder in the long on region. It has been just singles in the first 2 balls of the third over. Well bowled again, a chance of a catch, and it's safely taken in the deep. So first one down, in fact, for DL. QNB in a must-win game to get their campaign up and running have started superbly here. After 2.3 overs, they have just considered 19 and have taken a crucial wicket of Adnan. Haris Bhatt, the new man in for DL. An uphill task awaits the DL batsman, chasing 129. They are 19 for the loss of 1 after 2.3 overs. Navid have been pretty disciplined with this line of length, but a misfield from the fielder in the 30-yard circle. Ball runs away to deep cover fence. So a boundary to start for Haris. 23 now on the board. Still 106 to get from 44 legal deliveries for DL. Navid follows up with that boundary ball, with that Yorker length delivery which he has been bowling throughout the over. So single more add to the total, 25 now on the board. DL batsman will look to finish off the power play with the boundary here. Navid to Khawaja, a low full toss. An attempted Yorker ends up as a low full toss, and Khawaja clears his front leg and hits it towards deep cover fence. So end of over number 3. So power play done and dusted. 28 for the loss of 1. So 101 to get from 42 balls to come up. Dilshad, the new bowler, brought into the attack by QNB, who has played a blistering cameo of 29 odd runs in the first inning for QNB, and quality all-rounder from QNB. With the power play done, field is spread out. Coming right arm over, Dilshad starts up with a wayward outside of stump ball. Umpire calls it a wide. So 29 now on the board with that extra on the scorecard. So all heating up here in the middle in this wonderful Asian Town cricket ground. T10 Ramadan Cricket Club ongoing. Exactly 100 to get from 47 balls, and it's neatly driven towards point fence from Haris, who has started his innings in a grand fashion. Have hit 2 boundaries already with the 3 balls faced. Haris, but looks like a man on a mission here for DL. Required run rate of almost 14 and over. Desert Lion batsman need to go from one end. Haris for the second time misses the ball completely. Dilshad comes back well with an outside off stump ball now. Almost a test match line followed by Dilshad here. One of the top order batsmen from Desert Lions should carry their bat until the end of the innings to chase this down. Neatly played towards deep cover fielder, just a single. 34 on the board now. And it's a sloppy work of fielding from man behind the sticks for QNB. A straightforward take mixes it completely. So 4 more runs added in the form of a bye. Now Desert Lions CC are getting a much needed momentum in this over. 2 boundaries already hit of the 4 legal deliveries balled. 38 on the board now. Still required run rate is almost 15 per over. So Desert Lions need to score at least 2 boundaries per over and need to rotate, strike and minimize the dot balls. Now Saad follows up that ball with the slower one here. DL batsman settle for a single. 39 on the board now. Partnership of 20 from 8 balls. After the loss of that first wicket, both the batsmen have got their much needed momentum. Final ball. Dilshad to Haris, neatly driven towards long on fielder. In fact, a long off fielder. Just a single to end over number 4. 40 for the loss of 1 wicket. Desert Lions require 89 runs from 6 overs to come up, with the required run rate of 14.63 runs per over. Both the batsmen looks all set in the middle, needs to go big here on for DL to get over the line. QNB brings in for a change of pace here. Spinner brought in the Anish, the new bowler. Starts off with an outside of stump ball. Umpire calls it a wide, so extras on the scorecard. 41 now on the board. Anish Balls and a decent line of length, and Harris but trying to slog towards mid-wicket fence, missing the line completely, and is been bowled out. Who has played wonderfully up until now, as to move back to the pavilion. So crucial breakthrough for QNB in quest of first win of their tournament. Have hang on here in this particular match. After completion of 4.1 overs, 41 for the loss of 2. Muneeb Ahmad, the new man in for Desert Lions. A lanky left-handed to replace Harris Butt in the middle. Anish with this canny change-ups has bamboozled Harris Butt in the first ball. Muneeb first up. It's straight towards long off fielder. So a single to open the account for Muneeb. Still 87 more to get from 34 legal deliveries to come up. Anish to Kawaja, and it's it straight to the long off fielder in the deep. I think he has taken a second catch of the day. So back-to-back blows for Desert Lions in this over. 2 huge wickets, the well set Kawaja and Harris, but sent packing to the pavilion by QNB bowlers. So big jolt in pursuit of 129 runs for Desert Lions here. Adil Ahmad, the new man in for Desert Lions, to fill in for Kawaja in the middle. Anish, who has played a blistering cameo in the first innings, is following up with the decent spell of bowling. In fact, outstanding all-round performance for him for QNB. 2 wickets to his bag already, just 3 balls bowled. Completely outfoxing the batsman again. He has been pretty clever with his line and length. With ball again, fielder stationed in the deep cover fence. Just a single. So each passing ball, the required run rate creeps up. It's almost 17 and over now. DL batsman needs to find their range before that required run rate goes to an unachievable region. Again, good length ball hit towards a long on fielder. So end of over number 5. A successful 2 wicket over for Anish comes to an end. 44 for the loss of 3 wickets. 85 more from 30 required. If a DL batsman will be able to chase this down, it will be an nail-biting finish up in the cards for the viewers. Pandian brought into the attack by QNB for his second over of the spell. And it's a big shout for leg before the wicket, and it's a plumb in front. Munib is sent packing back to the hut. DL are struggling big time here, chasing a total of 129 runs. Pandian starts up his second spell with the first ball wicket. So it's 44 for the loss of 4 wickets. Desert Lions struggling big time here. Hasrat Bilal, the new man in for Desert Lions. Good talented all-rounder for Desert Lions. Can he make... In fact, can he give some much needed momentum to this innings? After 3 huge blows, Desert Lions are in here for a huge defeat. Can both batsmen in the middle take their side home? Pandian for the second time. The 6th over follows his wicket with the top-notch Yorker. Batsman could only dig it towards long off fielder. $84 more from 28 balls. It's reaching almost to 20 per over, which will be pretty tough to chase. But anything can happen. Cricket is a funny game. Good shot in the arc, and it's out of the park. Mammoth hit onto the stands from Adil. Can Adil continue his fireworks here? Now Pandian put under pressure, balls and outside the off stump, wavered ball. Umpire calls it a wide. So score moves up to 52 on the board with that extra to add on. Copy paste of the previous ball, again a wide. That's what some intent from the batsman does to a bowler. After 6, Pandyan has been put under pressure, who has bowled sensibly up until now. Bowls back-to-back wide deliveries. Superb stunning hit straight down the ground. Gone towards deep fence. What a blistering cameo Adil is playing. He is bringing life back to the chase for Desert Lions here. 2 back-to-back stunning hits from Adil. He is looking like a man on a mission to finish it off for DL here. 70 from 26 required. It's all heating up here in this Asian Town Cricket Ground. Pandyan brings his length back sensibly, tucked towards 30-yard circle after 2 mammoth hits. Adil just rotates, strikes and gets Hasrat back on strike. It's already looking a big over. 19 scored already in this over. Can Hasrat finish it off with the maximum here? Pandyan to Hasrat, and Hasrat going for an almighty slog towards the leg side, loses his leg pull. So DL batsmen have been pegged back again with the wicket. They have had a good over up until now. 29 runs scored. In fact, 19 runs scored in that over. But with that wicket, now it's even for both the teams. So 60 on the board after the completion of 6 overs for the loss of 5 crucial wickets for Desert Lions. Avtar Sidhu walks into the middle for Desert Lions, who has bowled well in this match. Can he contribute with the bat here for Desert Lions? Required run rate stands exactly at 7.25 per over. In a modern day and age of cricket, required run rate of 17 is still achievable. They have Adil in the middle, who looks in full flow. Imran Khan has been brought into the attack by QNB here to bowl the 7th over of this particular innings. QNB has bowled sensible line and length till now in this innings. (69) required from 24 balls. Imran took him right arm over the wicket to the right-handed Adil. Imran starts off with the loosener outside the off stump. Wide call from the umpire. 61 now on the wood. 68 more required. QNB are slight favourites here, but anything can happen in the 4 overs to come. Imran with the back-to-back wides here. 2 more extras added to the total. Imran bowls a length ball, hit towards a mid-wicket fence. Pandyan, fielder in the deep, fields well, restricts the batsman for just a single. Desert Lions will be happy if Adil faces the bulk of the balls to come up here. who has two huge hits to his name already in this innings. Imran to Avatar. Avatar tries to go big, hit towards the same fielder in the deep. Just a single again, and the required run rate of 17.73. Big hits are the need of the heart for Desert Lions here. Imran bowls a superb Yorker. Adil just could dig it out towards long off fence. Big hits are needed for Desert Lions here to get over the line. But both the batsmen in the middle has been tested by Imran Khan's line and length. Good shot, high up in the air. Chance of a catch in the deep, and it's safely taken. So another one down for Desert Lions here. This has been the story of their innings. No batsmen have been able to get a good partnership going in the middle. So sixth one down. Avatar Sidhu walking back to the hut after scoring just a single. So 65 for the loss of 6 wickets here. Kaurav, the new man in. None of the DL batsmen have been able to play the long innings. It's getting tougher and tougher for Desert Lions from here on. Imran Khan to Gaurav first up. Misfield in the 30-yard circle allows the batsman to cross over for a double. QNB won't mind singles and doubles, as the required run rate has almost touched up 20 runs per over. Final ball of the 7th over coming up. Imran Khan to Gaurav, it straight to the fielder. In fact, straight to the bowler, and it's an unfortunate end for Adil's innings. What a huge wicket for QNB. Adil, who has played wonderfully up until now, has to walk back to the pavilion. What an unlucky way to end the innings for Adil. Is it the final nail in the coffin for Desert Lions here in this match? The final ray of hope, Adil, is walking back to the pavilion, gutted, an unfortunate way to end the innings. Run out at the non-strikers end. Dilshad starts up his second over of the spell. Umpire calls it a leg bias. In fact, correction from the umpire, it was down the leg side. So wide call from the umpire. 68 now on the board. In fact, it was wide +1, 69 on the board. Dilshad follows up that wavered down the leg side with an decent outside of stump ball towards cover fielder. Single run out to the total again. Singles won't do it for Desert Lions here. Good attacking death over bowling from QNB here. They have been bowling Yorkers well in this particular match. 58 more required from 16 balls. Big hits are needed for Desert Lions to cross over. Pacey length ball from Dilshad. Swing and a miss. This has been the story of batting from Desert Lions. None of the batsmen could get going. Dilshad for the fourth time in the 8th over to Gaurav. Gaurav shuffles in and tries to go big, but it's straight towards long off fielder, just a single again. Dilshad for the fifth time, a pacey length ball, an outside edge ball running away to the fence. Fielder in pursuit. Well fielded in the deep. Just 2 runs conceded. 74 for the loss of 7. Final ball of the 8th over coming up. Dilshad for the final time in the 8th over. Short of a length ball high up in the air, but it falls in a no man's land. So end of over number 8, 75 for the loss of 7. Still 54 more required from 12 balls to come. Anish has been brought into the attack again from QNB, who has bowled an outstanding first over with 2 wickets to his name to bowl the penultimate over for QNB. Starts well. He has been wonderful with his change-ups. Adnan, the man on strike, looking for an extra, but umpire denies. For the second time, well hit, even well fielded in the 30-yard circle. Just a single. It's getting tougher and tougher for Desert Lions from here on. 53 more required from 10 balls. And uphill task, but still achievable. Can they hit sixes for fun? High up in the air, a chance of a catch. Good effort from a fielder in the deeper diving effort, but it's cleared the fielder comfortably in the deep square leg area. So Gaurav finding his range finally for Desert Lions here. Can they finish this over with the few more last hits? Good shot, ball running away to the fence again. It's back-to-back boundaries. Is it too late for a re-run from Desert Lions batsman? Did the DL batsman wait until the fag end of the innings to get their fireworks going? Time will tell. Still 8 more balls to come. Front foot hit, but outside edge. Well fielded. Good footballing skills from fielder. Running from 30-yard circle. So 2 more runs add to the total 88 now on the board. Anish for the final time. A batsman shovels out of his crease, tries to go big, but Anish bowled a clever length, brought back his length slightly backwards. So end of is a 2 over spell for Anish, 2 for 18. After a back of his blistering cameo of 29 odd runs in the first innings. Good all-round effort from Anish for QNB. So end of over number 9, 89 for the loss of 7 wickets. Final over coming up. 41 more required from. In fact, 40 required from 6 legal deliveries. Imran starts off with the waiver down the leg side ball. Wide call from the umpire. Extras on the scorecard. 90 now on the board. 39 more required. Even the batsman hits 6 out of 6 out of the ground. It will be an unachievable task unless and until bowler bowls some extra deliveries. Appeal for a caught behind, waiting for umpire's decision. Umpire says not out. I think it has hit his pad or something way through to the keeper. So dot ball on the scorecard. 39 more from 5 balls. QNB are looking to register the first win of the tournament in this particular match after 2 back-to-back defeats. Now the appeal for a leg before and it's given. Plumb in front. So 8th one down for Desert Lions here. Their miserable batting performance continues. 90 for 8. Still 39 more required. Only 4 balls left. Imran for the 4th time. An almighty slog from the batsman, the new man in Chauhan, I think. They still sneak a bite through. 91 now with the 2 to 3 big hits. In fact, Desert Lions can bring back their losing margin. Can the batsman in the middle do it? Good shot. Ball running away to the fence, and it's one bounce boundary. So 4 signal from the umpire. 95 on the board. Can DL finish off with 3 figures here? Still 33 more required from, in fact, 34 required from 2 legal deliveries. Penultimate ball of the second innings coming up. Imran Khan, who has bowled well in this spell of bowling, 2 for 12 to his name. Tries to bowl a Yorker, ends up as a low full toss. So one more add to the total, 96 on the board. Can a DL batsman finish off with the big shot and take the score over the 3 figures? Final ball coming up. Well bowled, a length delivery hit straight towards a long off fielder. So with that single, 97 for the loss of 8. QNB register their first win of the tournament. Have won by 31 runs. Congratulations, QNB. Congratulations, Anis. Played a blistering cameo of 30 runs from 10 balls and a crucial all-round performance with 2 wickets. So what was your mindset going in at 2 down?
Okay, because in the last 2 matches we lost, so this is in our crucial game, so we need to win. So we don't have any other option. So how many balls we are getting in the maximum, we need to score. That's only the mindset, and today it's happened.
Okay, you scored 128 in the first innings, and you being a crucial spinner in your ranks. So what was the strategy from the captain going into the second innings?
Yeah, actually we need to restrict the runs and the wicket also. So automatically the opponent team become the more pressure. So today succeed everything. What we did, everything is succeed.
Okay, congratulations and a good effort from KNB. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Anish Khanot, the man of the match of the just preceded match.
There is no word man of the match. There is no word man of the match.
Okay, thank you.
Player of the match.
Thank you. Anish Khanot.